Hey Cancer, welcome to your weekly love reading for the week beginning Feb 10, 2020. Cancer, I'd like to thank you for all the support and love that you bring to Soul Embers. I truly appreciate and am grateful for it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Andrea. This is Soul Embers. I hope you stay for the journey. Anything and everything you need to know about how I go about doing my readings, how these energies can apply, how to reach me for a personal reading, and the disclaimer, it's all in the description box below, so please do check it out. I've already shuffled and meditated and cleansed the cards, so we're going to jump straight into it, guys. I hope you've had a fab week, and I hope you're all well and you're happy. Now let's see, who am I connecting with today? Which Cancers am I connecting with for the week beginning the 10th of Feb in love? What's going on in your love life, Cancer, and what is it that you are here for? What guidance, support, and clarity? Who am I connecting with today? What is it that you need to know? Well, you know what? You're thinking about it. That's what's going on. You know, you've put a lot of hard work into creating something, into creating and building something to do with your emotions. So let's pull out some more cards and get some further clarity before I dig into this. And what about your person of interest? How's your person of interest feeling? You're like, I don't know. I actually don't know. You know, I've put in all this work and this kind of situation has come up before. I feel that I've been here before. I've experienced this. You know, I've put a lot of hard work into rebuilding myself, in rebuilding my emotional stability, rebuilding my self-esteem, my confidence, finding my feet all over again and really grounding my energy. And I don't know if I want to continue down this path. I feel that something has come your way, Cancer, and you're really weighing up the pros and cons as to whether you want to further invest. It's like you're waiting for something to come, and you have been waiting for something to come, for something to, it feels like you knew it was coming, you could sense it, you could feel it, your intuition was telling you that something in your love life was about to shake the earth beneath you. This is what I'm getting, and here it is. It's finally come, and now that it's come, you're really trying to figure out whether or not you want to continue to invest in this. And I figure that that's what you're here for this reading for. You don't know if you want to further invest in this, you know. Wow. Cancer, really in their feelings. Your person is really in their feelings. All right. Okay. So here is what I'm getting. Something with your person, the person of interest, you could be partnered, and something shocked and absolutely rocked your foundation in your union. You worked very hard towards building this stability, to maintaining this consistency in your relationship. You really invested yourself in a way. You poured your heart and soul into creating a stable foundation for the two of you. And I feel that with a massive swoop, something came in and completely annihilated it. And here you are, sitting back, looking at the rubble that it has created, looking at and reflecting on all the hard work you have freaking put into building this, and in one foul swoop, here it comes, and it totally brings it all down. I feel that at this stage, you are so deep in reflection mode on where you invested, how it went wrong, where it went wrong, you know, where were the red flags? How did you miss this? How did you miss this coming? This is the kind of energy that you're currently in. And you're also thinking and reflecting on, you know, the pieces are kind of falling together. This is what I'm getting. So anywhere you may have had illusions before, you now are clear. And this is what this moment has come down to. I feel the universe has sent this to you to really shock and shake your foundations, Cancer, because you were the one that was keeping this together. You were the one that was investing, and you were the one that was holding the foundation. You were the mortar that kept the foundations of this union together. And I feel that Spirit and the Divine know that there are, in some ways and aspects, things that are not clear to you, that you don't see, that you need to see before you further invest in this union. I feel that your guardian angels and spirit is on your side, and they're guiding and protecting you. So at this moment, you may feel that everything is completely ruined. Everything that you built has been absolutely annihilated. That's the word I keep on getting. However, it is Spirit that's telling me that this is the opportunity that you needed to stop. You know, I feel that there were signs and synchronicities that were being sent to you, and you weren't listening to your intuition. You weren't tapping into those red flags, and they were trying to show you that, Cancer, you're going down the wrong way. This is not the path for you, my love. You know, you're investing so much of your beautiful self in a way that is not going to reap a return for you. We want you to redirect yourself, and in comes this, what can I call it? This shocking revelation, or I guess something has come to the surface. And you're trying to think about whether or not you want to continue investing into this. You are looking now, you are on track. Now you're tapping into your intuition. Now you're listening to those signs and synchronicities. Now the pieces are falling together. Now you're taking off the rose-colored glasses and you're seeing things for what they really are. You're reflecting, you're assessing, you're facing what is the actual reality of this. And it is painful and it is hurtful, but I feel that it is definitely for your greatest good. It is a challenging shift that is going to take you where you need to go. I truly, truly feel that. And so you are working now with your intuition. You're working with whatever signs and synchronicities the universe is sending you. And you're really, really listening to it. You're really listening to your gut feeling. And where you feel something does not sit right, you pull back. And you pull back on those reins, and you take the time that you need to reflect. In the meantime, the person that you're connecting with, that you're here for, definitely is trying to, what's the best way to put this? Deflect. They are trying to, basically deflect what has happened back onto you. They are not ready to face that you have finally seen things for what they are. I feel that they may have been holding back some kind of emotion, some feelings. There may have been some secrets, and they really broke your trust. And this may have to do with this shocking revelation. And guys, you know what energy I'm getting from you? Even though you are well and truly in a position where you could feel really resentful, and you could be really angry, and you can just fly off the handle with your person, what you're doing instead is you're completely withdrawing. You're completely shutting them out. and you're reflecting on yourself. And I have to tell you, well done, Cancer, because this is exactly what I'm getting the divine wants you to do. In this week that we're in, the divine wants you to take the opportunity to look at where you invested, how much of yourself you invested, how strong you are to keep this together, which space you came from, because you came from a place of love, to really understand the capacity, the strength, the perseverance that you hold within yourself, to acknowledge the power and the strength that you have in this week, and then to reflect on the areas that you may have blocked previously, the intuition, those signs and synchronicities and the red flags, and slowly start to put some boundaries in place moving forward, so that you are not the only one that's investing into building a firm foundation in a relationship. You not being the mortar that puts this together only. There needs to be reciprocation, and I feel that this person has been holding back emotion, has not been forthcoming, has been keeping things from you, has been reserved, and meanwhile you have poured your heart and soul and sweat into building for this union. So let's have a look at the different scenarios that could be playing out here. So if you're single, this is a space that you're coming out of, and that an energy you're currently working through. You are lacking trust, I feel, and you're really looking at ways that you can set boundaries in your life so that you can move forward. Let's say in a way that you can ground your energy, in a way that you can plant seeds that will grow deep roots and continue to manifest, that consistently grow, that has the potential for longevity, knowing when to pull back the reins on giving of yourself from a space of just emotion, and as a result, not, I guess, there is a potential that it won't be reciprocated, leaving you running on empty. So you're coming now into the realization that you are the one that's in control of really pulling back those reins and setting those boundaries in place, so that you can balance yourself out, and you can attract the right type of energy that will reciprocate not only emotion, but will also reciprocate in, nurturing the seeds that you plant, so that they can grow deep roots, so that this foundation can grow stable moving forward. For my partnered Cancer, I feel that you're currently going through exactly the same situation, but however, moving forward throughout this week, you're really, really pulling back, taking the time, shutting your person out while you work through how you're going to build those boundaries, and also make some really difficult decisions on whether or not you want to further invest in this. Very interesting energy, guys. Whatever the case might be, the message applies to the Cancers that I'm connecting with as a collective. The same message applies. The realization of control, of the control that's in your hands in how you apply your energy in a more balanced way. So let's pull out a couple of cards, guys, on how you can go about, working with this challenging energy to get the result that, will have the best outcome for you. Let's have a look, Cancer. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it's all about okay. Now, so I'm being directed back to your person. I feel that your person is feeling very, very deeply. Whatever they're feeling, though, their lips are sealed. They're not communicating it. They have been withholding it. And only you or you may not even know why. Let's say you do know, okay? it's come as a shock to you. So they've managed to mask this for quite some time. For others of you, the energy that I'm getting is that they have a lot of difficulty in being emotionally invested. They may be emotionally unavailable, but that does not mean that they don't want to be. They just don't have the capacity right now, which is why you have been the one that has been investing up until this point. I'm getting a message for my singles out there that have come out of this space moving forward. This is kind of like a lesson that Spirit wants you to take heed, that look out for those signs that you are now aware of emotionally unavailable people. Don't try to fix them by giving them your love. They have a journey of their own to walk. And if you choose to walk beside them, you need to understand that no matter how much you give to them, if they're not ready to receive it, they won't be able to give it. And you may end up in the same space you have been in this time. So moving forward into how you can work through this energy this week, I'm feeling that give yourself that emptiness that you're currently feeling, that feeling of not knowing how to go about and invest, setting those boundaries, this transition that you're currently going through, Spirit is saying, turn your attention towards grounding your emotion. For example, if emotion is what drives you, is your driving force that sets you into motion and makes you create whatever it is into your tangible world and manifest into your reality, Spirit is saying, take that emotion and look at how you can plant those seeds and nurture them and give love to them in a way that they can actually produce the outcome that you envision to be emotional fulfillment. So when you are faced with a situation when you don't know where you want to continue to invest, think about not only how you feel, take that feeling and then look at how that could evolve and look at how it can be reciprocated, if it can be reciprocated. And if you can foresee in one way or another through using your intuition and your gut feeling, if it's going to evolve, you will know, Cancer. Spirit is telling me your gut feeling will tell you where you need to hold back and pull on those reins in your emotions, because you have learnt your lesson, you have leveled up, and you will be able to tap into it. And then from there, one step at a time, as you apply this throughout the week, you are going to feel that that vision of planting the seed and watching it grow into an amazing garden, absolutely beautiful garden that you have, that's your goal, let's say, to create this beautiful garden. At the moment, it may seem barren. At the moment, it may seem that there's nothing but weeds. But as you work through this week and you take on this approach, you will start to see how it is going to grow. The plan will unfold in front of you. You know, you will know where to apply the boundaries, where you need to trim the weeds, where you need to trim the hedges, when you need to water your plants for it to grow into a beautiful, beautiful garden. And slowly, slowly, that clarity will come through and you will start to move. All right, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. Please do let me know if the message resonates. And I'd love to hear if the guidance that I'm channeling is actually helpful for you as the weeks progress. So have an amazing week, and I will see you for your next week's love reading. Bye for now.